The reason I'm asking you to do this is because these gaps or these merge points is really where your freedom is. It's actually really where you come into this spacious awareness. And when we read spiritual books, and I know for me that, God, I spent decades looking for this spacious awareness. Like, where is it? Where is it? I'm asking myself as spacious awareness, where am I? Where am I? It's actually really funny, but it's very natural that we do this. And it was really only when I started to notice this idea of where I was putting my attention. And when you start to put your attention into the gaps or into the kind of spaces of the merge points, and you start to really sit with that, then you begin to understand what a lot of these spiritual teachers talk about when they're talking about attention. Like, where is your focus? So like Muji talks about, people will stand up and they'll say, oh, I'm in so much pain and suffering and blah, blah, blah. And he'll be like, well, what right now are you? Like right now, is there all these problems as you're talking to me? And he will just get people to come back into the present moment, into the present moment. And then when they're in the present moment, there's never an issue. There's never a problem. There's never any suffering. But then you watch them as they stand there. That's not good enough for them. It's like, yeah, but then as soon as I leave here, then I'll have all my problems again. And he's like, yeah, because you've stopped focusing on the present moment and you've started focusing on your problems. So what we're trying to do is, during our Reiki treatment, because the great thing about the Reiki treatment is you've set aside that time. It's not as if you're sitting on the computer or talking with somebody and trying to solve problems. You've set aside that time to be with yourself for healing, for rejuvenation, for whatever your motivation is for lying there. And this is the perfect moment to really get acquainted, because you're not having to do anything else and you're not having to think about your problems. So it's almost like a practice point. So if you can have this practice point every day. Now, in week 1, we were talking about that practice point of bringing your focus into the sensations. And this is leveling up. So now it's like, yes, you're still looking at the breath. You're still looking at the sensations of your body. And then you're also looking at the thoughts. But it's almost as if you're kind of allowing yourself to go deeper, deeper, deeper. So you're under all of it. A little bit like when you go diving, you go right deep down and you can look up and it's so peaceful and all the waves and all the hoopla is going on above you and you're deep, deep, deep inside, but you're still alert. So you're not asleep or you're not daydreaming or you're not spaced out. You're alert and you're paying attention to this deeper sensation of my hands, my body, my breath, my environment actually is all one thing.